Hello everyone, it's Grammy. First things first, I got one letter or card in the mail that I want to share with you, and it's from Cindy in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And it says, if I could pick you some sunshine, I would. Sending lots of bright, happy thoughts your way. Hello, sweetheart Grammy. Hope you are doing good. I've been missing you. God bless you, Cindy. Sorry, LOL, I'm messy because of her handwriting. Cindy, it's fine. This is a very beautiful card, and I thank you very much. Cindy also sent me a little bit of money, and thank you, Cindy. Sunshine, we've got sunshine today. I just wish I felt better to enjoy it. My allergies are still really bothering me, people. I mean, I can go for a while and feel all right, and then they start to drag me down again. Corners of my mouth are all sore. Around my nose is all sore, and in the inside, it's allergies. I know it is, and it drags me down, makes me feel tired. I got out in the yard for a little while this morning cleaning on my bird feeders, and it felt like my nose was on fire. You know, just breathing whatever's in the air is really bothering me. I'm going to pick up this camera and we're going to walk outside here. To show you what a beautiful day it is. The sun's shining. Nice breeze. I did a little Halloween decoration, not much, but a little bit. My pumpkin that I was growing in the back of the house, I think I told you I went ahead and picked it off the vine and put it on the picnic table out in the sun because I was hoping the green on the bottom would turn, but it didn't. But I went ahead and fixed my little Halloween display, and these little lights light up, little eyes light up at night. And I've got a little Halloween cat right here. A little Boo. There's Twiggy. What you doing, Twiggy? Yes, that's little Twiggy. He's really doing great. Let me get me a drink of water before we take a walk. There's Miss Sophie over there. Hey, Miss Sophie. Not really sure where Frankie is. It's beautiful today. I just wish whatever was in the air didn't bother me so bad. Go down here to the flag a minute. Hangs there at the end of my yard. Like I've said so many times, over and over and over, there's just so many things on my mind that sometimes it's just hard to decide what I want to talk about on any particular day, because there's just so much. And it's so confusing at times. Did anybody see or hear about Donald Trump throwing off on the women on The View? Because, you know, Kamala Harris came on The View and they were asking her intelligent questions and she was answering them intelligently. And Donald Trump didn't like that, so he had to be nasty and ugly and talk about how stupid these women were. Now, I don't know, but I just want to talk to the everyday person like me that's out there. I think we've lived with this kind of stuff for a long, long time. Like I've said before, it's trying to suppress women and make them feel inferior. And those women on The View, and of course Kamala, who came on there as a guest so they could interview her, have got more intelligence in their little pinky fingers or their little toes than Donald Trump has or ever will have. And yes, I guess I'm going to rant a little bit today because I'm just tired of it. And I don't understand why all these people that I've grew up around, that I've had to live with a lot of this kind of talk all my life. This morning what I was thinking about is how evidently people really haven't cared about the United States of America. That's why I went by the flag before I came out here. Evidently, people aren't for the United States of America. Evidently, they are for someone like Donald Trump, who only thinks of himself and people that are like-minded to him. They don't care about the United States of America. They want to tear it all down. It is so ugly, hateful. And the good people that I have been around most of my life, it just absolutely blows my mind that they would profess to be Christians on one hand, and then on the other hand, they follow Donald Trump. When we had Barack Obama as a president, he really pulled this country in a good forward direction. And things were going along good when Donald Trump won the presidency. Now, everybody on his side that is following him, they've got this huge talking point that they're always saying. Well, is your life better? Is your life any better now than it was 4 years ago? And I say, oh yes, definitely. When Donald Trump, excuse me for swatting, there's just bugs everywhere. I may have to get up and walk again. But when Donald Trump became president and went to Washington, Barack Obama had left everything in fine order and things clicking right along really good. But he gets up there and starts all the chaos, trying to do away with all the good things that have happened. And these people cheered him on. Donald Trump. Oh, they were all for Donald Trump. And any kind of lie he would tell them, they would believe. I just want to say to you average person, man or woman, was your life so miserable that you have to follow Donald Trump so that you can spew all your hate for everybody else? Is that what it is? Your life was just so miserable, you were just so unhappy that you just wanted everybody else to be unhappy too. And you wanted to pretend you were happy because you had Donald Trump on your side, and Donald Trump, the big millionaire, was going to help you. You are so fooled. Him and Eli Musk and all these followers that he has that hangs out down at Mar-a-Lago and that does his bidding in Washington, whatever he says, they go along with it. And he's not even the president. He shouldn't be having any say about what goes on in Washington right now as far as other than his vote, like the rest of us, like American citizens, like us, regular people. Donald Trump is not the president anymore. Just as Bill Clinton is not the president anymore. Just as George Bush is not the president anymore. Donald Trump is not the president. Joe Biden is, and he's up there working, doing the job. And all you regular people around here that I know, oh, you're so quick to say, I'm not racist. You know, they'll talk about Donald Trump, but, oh, they're not racist. No, Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I believe, because I heard plenty just in passing when Barack Obama became president, that it so upset you that a black man became president. And you want to get even, or you want to show everybody that you're the superior, the white man or the white woman that stays at home and just takes care of everything at home, which is okay if that's what you want to do. That's why I've got this mind your own business pinned on. If that's what you want to do, go to church, go to your job, go home, take care of your family and your husband, and just live that life. Hey, I mind my own business. You do your thing. But if I don't fall in that mode and I do things a little bit different, I say to you, mind your own business and let me live my life how I choose, even if it's not like you think I ought to be living it. We all ought to be very appreciative of what Obama did when he was in the White House and in Washington. And Michelle Obama and all the criticism that she took when she was First Lady, and how she would get up and tell everyone, when they go low, we go high. Because they were trying to make her feel so low. Donald Trump and his supporters have even said things like, Michelle Obama's not even a woman. She's a man. And people clap and cheer about that. When Donald Trump threw off on Whoopi Goldberg and said that when he had his casino in Atlantic City and he hired Whoopi to be the headlining comic, that she was the nastiest, foulest comic. It was terrible. And then Whoopi on The View explains Donald Trump hired her 4 times. He didn't know what kind of comedy she did. How stupid is that? If he didn't want that kind of comedy, then he shouldn't have hired her. But the only reason he's saying anything is because Kamala Harris was on The View. Intelligent women were interviewing Kamala Harris, our Vice President of the United States, because she's running for president. And he had to come up with some kind of filthy shit to put out there to all you maggots so you'll clap and cheer and go along with it. It's like a cult. You claim to be good people, then act like good people. But like I say, I've tried to live by that. Mind my own business. And when Tim Walz says that, I just want you to think about it. That's what he means. Mind your own business. Mind your own damn business. This is a free country, and we have a right to live as we choose, as long as we don't break the laws and try to hurt other people. I truly believe now that there's many, many of you that have just been dissatisfied, unhappy, and you're just having so much fun cheering Donald Trump on. And as far as this country goes, evidently you're not smart enough to figure it out that he has done nothing but try to ruin this country, tear it down, divide us, cause us to hate each other. I want it to stop. And I'm so glad that we're getting closer and closer to the election. And speaking about the election, oh, he's been saying right from the beginning, said it all these years, he's been spewing his hatred and division. Oh, it'll be rigged, it'll be rigged. So, I mean, you know, we're ready. If he loses, of course he's going to be saying everything we cheated and everything was rigged. And how much are you going to go along with this, people? Was it rigged when Bush won? Was it rigged when Reagan won? Was it rigged when Clinton won? Was it rigged when Obama won? It's only been rigged because Donald Trump has been running for president and actually got in there. And talk about this, are you better off now than you were 4 years ago when we had a raging pandemic going on, and he mishandled that so bad. He just wanted it to be gone and be away, which we all did. But he was our president. He was supposed to be concerned about all us Americans and trying to do the very best to help us. And all he did was criticize and put down everybody that was trying to help and trying to get the word out to all the Americans to what we needed to do. And have you heard? He even sent COVID tests to Putin over in Russia before the Americans even got any tests to Putin. Oh, his big buddy Putin. It's also been told that he's been talking to Putin about 7 times or more since he's been out of the presidency. What is up with that? Dangerous, people. Dangerous. Russia and Putin have been our enemy for years. And Donald Trump's in love with that because that's what he wants to be. I'd like to see some of you white males around here where I live change your mind a little bit and come out and stand up and be a man. Stand up for women. Stand up for this country. And quit acting like Donald Trump is some kind of savior to you, because he is not. Here's Frank. I'll let you see him. Hey, Frank, how are you today? Yes. And of course, there's Twiggy. And up there in the parking spot with the cars is Sophie. They're enjoying this pretty weather for now. I have 5,090 subscriptions now. So thank you all, my friends, my YouTube friends, and people out there that are listening to what I say. I've said it many, many times, and I'll just keep saying it. I love this country. I always have, I always will. But I'll be damned if I'd ever follow a cult leader. I believe in our freedoms. I'll be damned if I'd ever follow a dictator, because I believe in my freedom. So I hope somebody got something out of this video that I've made today. And like I've said over and over, I'm going to keep trying. I just want to keep talking and telling you about my little average life, which I know there's a lot of you out there that are like me. We just live in our little average lives. We don't want to hate on everybody. We want to do what's good for this country and try to help everybody and be the United States of America. So I'm going to get off here now. And just know, again, Grammy loves the United States of America. I love my children, my grandchildren, and my great-granddaughter. I love my little cats. I love my friends. And I love the people of the United States. And I just want them to stand up and quit following a cult leader who is ugly, vicious, nasty. We don't need this. We've had all these disasters. We need to come together and stand together and let other countries all over this planet know that we are united. We stand together. We care about each other. We don't just set out every day to put each other down. So have a wonderful evening and love to all. And I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.